Not that much stronger.
Yeah, this is fucking hot. Yeah, I can't fall down. Explore on this side.
That's off the bat.
There we go. Yeah.
I gotta grab my knee down. Yeah, my right was just popping out. My left was went down. Back. Don't lie. Don't lie. Right here. Okay, we feel good? Taking the back. So again, I get around behind my partner. Okay. Now we just got to assess kind of what they're doing, right? A lot of times your partner will be somewhat balled up. Okay. I'm just going to look to take my hand and I'm just going to hook it on a nice little thigh pry. All right. And I can post, if his arm's out, I can post on it and bring him out over top of it. All right. Well, all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to disconnect my hip. All right. I can do it from knee up this way or knee up this way, but I'm keep my elbow close. Okay, and I'm going to move my body away, and as I do, I'm just going to tug my partner down to a hip. All right. Now, as I get my partner down to a hip, there's a good chance he's going to try to turn out and turn and get back up. I'm just going to keep my weight right on his hip. Okay. Once I get to here, I'm going to look to either get a seatbelt. All right. Seatbelt's a great position, or a lot of times, like, boom, I start attacking his neck maybe, boom, I can catch the figure four. Or maybe I just catch the seatbelt and that's totally fine too. All right? Now, once I get to here, I'm just going to take my knee up, and I'm just going to sit, okay, to my hip here. All right? I'm pinching my elbows nice and tight. All right? And when I'm in this spot, okay, it's even better if I have the figure four, like the Kimura lock with the head inside. But if I don't, that's totally fine too. I'm just going to pinch my elbows. Okay, I'm really pinching my elbows nice and tight here. That's going to keep him in control. I've got his shoulder and head on my lap. All right, I don't want to pull him too far on top of me because my goal is to just throw a leg over the top. Okay, when I do that, I should be able to start securing this. If I already have it, great. If I don't, now's the time to get it, right? From here, I'm just going to free my leg. Boom. I'm going to start just looking to separate his hands, okay? There's a pretty good room here today. So you guys will know like some of the options here, right? Boom. I can go like my rear triangle. Okay, I can go arm bar here. Okay. I can also just take my opponent's back, start working for him. Alright? So I get behind my partner, okay? And I just want to like kind of assess where they're at. If they're really narrow or really wide, maybe I'll start thinking like hooks or something like that. But if they're a little more narrow, I'm looking to just kind of off balance them and open them up. Okay, so I like to keep one knee up, one knee down. When I'm controlling on the back, I can have a thigh pry or I can have a tight waist. Either way is good. My hand can also be on the floor here or it can be blocking his arm. Sometimes the guy's arm's out and he's trying to like just keep his balance. I can just block here. Now I'm just going to like give a little bit of a tip on his hip. I'm keeping weight on him. Boom. And I break him down. Okay? I get him down to his hip. If he doesn't want to turn away from me, I just bring him all the way down. You know, whether I want to go north-south, whether I want to go Kimura, right? All good options. But as our opponent looks to build back up, I'm keeping weight on his hip. I'm going to go with my seatbelt. Okay, if he starts to like not defend his neck and he's really adamant and not giving me that arm, I start going for the choke. Boom, there's that. Boom. Pull into my seated position here. Throw my leg up over the top, splitting him now. So it's my option. If I want to take his back, I sit from one hip to the other. Little body triangle if I want to. Okay. Or elbows tight. Lean. Okay. Even my hip, make this leg nice and light. Take it up to the top. Separate. Okay, once I separate, boom. We have our options. Cool. We all good with that? Alright, on 3, 1, 2. Now, I don't want to hit your head.
Seatbelt. Breaking that off. Seatbelt right here. There we are. Okay, that's it. And then that gives you more space to come through. Now we can start sitting. It's so fucking difficult when you do it from the other side. That would be well before this. Yeah. So if you take it back to
Oh, God.
Here? Now, I can't even keep my weight on this, right? And he's trying to turn away from me. I'm trying to turn away. Trying to turn away. Look, big catch right here. All right? Now look at this. Now, or I can take him all the way over to the stop. But here, Ryan Hall's going to be like worried about stuff. You know what I mean? He's worried about his head. So I'm not figuring it out. So if I go this side, it depends on the direction. Yeah, if I go this like almost turn up enemy, he's something like what you're out. Yes. You got to keep your head underneath his head. This is when I said. Now rotational finish. Try to repeat it. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. We're gonna just clean up the last portion of the move. Okay, so we were just getting to that seated headlock there. Look, I'm here. Again, I'm connected. When I have a good turtle, I want some like good kind of diagonal control. I don't want my weight off them. I never want two legs, knees on the ground. I don't want both feet off the ground. I want to have one knee up, one knee down. So you'll notice like I'm always connected here and here, whether it's like this. I never want to be like straight up behind him because he can grab me, he can roll either way. He's got tons of movement. Okay, I can be this knee up, this knee down, my weight. Trying to keep my weight on my partner as much as possible, right? Okay. Now from here, I'm blocking, I'm pinching a little bit. Hand can go to the floor or his arm, depending on what it's doing. If it's out wide, I'm just kind of, you know, maybe like I don't know if he does that, I'd probably do something different. But it's like facing his elbow, and I can block, and I just tip him down, sink in my weight. I snag up. Okay, the seated head and arm. Okay, I slide my knee way up underneath his head. I split him. Okay, now I got my bottom hook. If I pull him from hip to hip, I got his back, right? Okay. That's boring, we already know that. So, I'm just going to sit, free my leg. Now I know Will, he's not going to just keep that arm there. He's going to connect his hands, and he's going to be doing something with that leg. And that's going to dictate what I do. All right? If he's really adamantly blocking that leg, maybe I start bringing this leg through, and I'm using both my feet now. All right? And I want to get it out of the way. If this leg, my inside leg, goes through, I just stick it to the floor, and I anticipate. All right? I can let go of his head now. Okay? Once I get this leg through and I get this arm out of the way, I just let go of his head. He starts grabbing his hands and coming, turning into me, whatever. I let him. Start immediately, I just look at the pit of my knee right into his neck. And I start applying the choke right away. He's going to build up to his knees, that's cool. Alright. So, seated head and arm. I'm here. Lean, I free my foot. I start bringing my feet in. I'm not picky about which one I get. I can use my heels. Don't try to be too fancy with your toes. You got a lot of power in your legs, just bash through it. Step to the floor. Now, once I get to here, partner's going to start turning into me. Boom. Let him. Let him. Give him just enough space that he can hang himself. Get the finish. Now, if the other leg goes through, boom. Now I can ditch the head. Move the wrist to my chest. Okay, my wrist to his wrist. Pull it right up into your shoulder. Control this elbow. Boom, fall to your side. Lock up the rear triangle. Okay, and then if there's anything in between that you want to do, you can go back to your arm bars anytime too. Alright? So. Last time. So whichever leg, he's going to be tough. Be tough. Be tough. Connect your hands, whatever. He's fighting my hand. From here, boom. Now I'm just going right to here. I'm thinking about this so that as soon as he starts turning, I'm just putting him right into the triangle. Let him move. Okay. I get this leg through. Boom. Ball towards the head over his head. I got to be on my side. Lock, shoelaces on the back, and then whatever else you want to do. Cool? On three. 1, 2. Okay.